No, there's no way to clip up against the well wall. At least as child. Thanks, Casey. Do I ever worry Carl Jobs will make a video on me about my scandalous cheating history and banned from GDQ? I worry every day that Carl Jobs will expose me. But luckily I think I did a good enough job to never get caught. This trick is easy, actually. Thanks, resub, Sirix. I did nothing. I did nothing wrong. Currently encoding ZFG cheating proof.mp4. I'll make sure it gets corrupted. Thanks, Larissa, Brock the Scarecrow. I'm keeping track of number of resets. My splits actually keep track of it. It's slightly off, but my attempt counter is 162 right now. Probably remove like maybe 20-ish of those. But, so around 150-ish. 140, 150. Oh no, am I gonna get evidence.zipped? Have you ever considered putting the bad battery back in? No. Dude, 70 months isn't that like 2 years? Give it another try. It is at least 2 years, that is true. Slow. Hey, it was slow, but I got fast enough that I still made it to CAC with the music. Alright, surely this is the one. See? Just have to say it out loud. Easy. We have a run. Maybe. I still have to get past this. Don't celebrate too early. Okay. Looking good. We have a run going. Was that more buffering than normal? Probably about normal. A bit more than I'd like, but it usually is a lot of buffering there in general. I think it was EXO PPZ. You've seen someone clip back in bounds in the water. Was that me? I don't know if I've done it in a run. I feel like I've done it in practice. Purpose of the camera lineups after I throw the cook on the corner, but before pop 5. That's just to set up my backwalk as quickly as possible. Because I need to wait until the cocoa is completely stopped before backwalking. So that it doesn't run out of the corner. So I try to line up the camera so I can tell when it stops, and then I start backwalking immediately. Okay, pancake. Why didn't I check the Gossip Stone hints? I already know where every item is. I checked the log. Plando. Yeah, I'm gonna play ads here. I hope you guys are ready for Edge. At least I made it to adult. Oh man, almost sub 10 Master Sword. I could totally get sub 10 with a good run. Can't believe we get to see a different cutscene than Saria. Oh man, cutscene variety. Oh, by the way, if this run does die, I think I'll probably stop after this, because I know it hasn't been super long, but I am kind of tired today. And the way runs have gone hasn't helped. But obviously I'll try to keep this going as best as I can. It's a good run so far. But just so you know. Getting my excuses in early. I gotta get some pre-joining in. I'll show the dating sim thing, at least. The what? How many times? How many times have people said the what now after I said that? You'll see. You got a meeting in an hour. Better hope my run ends within an hour. There is not a chic route on the Ganon Daddy dating sim. It's a very short thing, it's a very small thing. It's not fully fleshed out. No, it is not made by me. It's a Ship of Harkinian mod someone made recently. No, I did not commission it. When's the ZFG dating sim? There are currently no plans for that. Not yet. Don't tempt chat. I really shouldn't give chat ideas. What's with this game and mouths? I mean, a lot of things have mouths in general, so a lot of games will feature mouths in some way. I think that's generally what's with this game and mouths. Prove I have a mouth. I am currently speaking. I was. I had to reboot mid-sentence. Yeah, I had to reboot mid-sentence for lying. The jump slash is... yeah, it's to be cool. It doesn't do anything. If you have shield, you could justify the jump slash as setting up power crouch stab, but no. This game does have you enter 3 mouths in quick succession as a child. I guess that is true. You enter the Decatree's mouth, and then you enter the Dodongo's mouth, and then you enter Jabu's mouth. I guess this game is all about mouths. Thanks for resubs, Texan. Yeah, I know Pancake, but I am specifically trying to do it frame perfectly every time. And I just can't help myself. The urge to get the frame perfect jump slash is strong. I'm pretty good at it. I rarely have to jump slash early. I know it provides no benefit, but I like doing it. Same thing with the graves, like jump slashing as I enter the graves. I always am tempted to go for the jump slash on the frame that I activate the loading zone, despite it doing nothing, but it's just tempting. So I'm addicted to gambling time save. I guess? Yes. The point of being King Jadongo is I need to set up for a wrong warp by doing horse push. Horse push will let me use Ocarina in the boss room at the cost of not being able to use any other item. And if I couldn't use any other item, I can't beat King Dodongo because I can't use Choose. So I have to beat King Dodongo so that I can enter the room with only being able to use Ocarina and then use Ocarina for the wrong warp. Link with Ingo's head. One more frame. Come on. There we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Alright, we're out. Yeah, every time you pause, you actually lose 1 frame on the timer. So theoretically, if for some reason it took me 40 seconds times 20, whatever that number is, number of pauses, I could actually just run out the timer just from pausing. Or is that 800 pauses? Split. Yeah, so if I was really bad at pausing, then I could actually waste the entire time just on the pause menu. Which I am. I am clearly not so bad that I would lose 800 pauses. Can I show you for science? I mean, you could essentially see it during that horse push specifically. If you look at the timer, the first frame I paused on the first frame of the jump, and then the timer after I grabbed the ledge, like almost 2 seconds would have passed, even though only a handful of frames should have passed realistically. Nice. The entire purpose of Horse Push was to let me use Ocarina in the boss room. Because that game just has a property that always lets you use Ocarina, but never any other items. Alright, that was actually a really good GTG. Basically perfect GTG. Gold. You can kind of do that trick without pause buffering. It's... You have to do a frame perfect left input and then up input right after. It's not that hard, but not... If your goal was just to do it once, it's not that bad. If you want to be consistent enough to do it in a run, it'd be pretty bad to do that unbuffered. Yeah, and minimal time save. Oh, I messed up my setup here. Okay, this should be fine. Yeah. Oh, I think I almost voided there. That's a very specific prediction, Casey. I'll try to meet it. Yeah, spoilers. 2:25:04. I'd be so mad if I PB'd by 4 seconds. Alright, Spirit Temple, the big one. That's late. I think Spirit is higher, or harder, but Fire has given me more trouble in runs, at least recently. But Spirit should be harder overall. Okay, not too bad. I'd have to retry one time, and buffering was kind of bad. But at least it worked. Really? I do thrive on the pain of hard tricks, that is true. I do love my hard tricks. Come on, it's right there. Okay, that was close. Okay, that was the most scuffed I've ever done that room. Nice, I actually got them all. So I can actually go for the trick setup right away. Don't have to worry about wasting extra time killing them. Nice, okay. Decently fast. I'll actually take the death here. Sub 220 incoming. There's plenty of run left. Don't celebrate too early. Goal time is just around 220, but really I'm kind of just going for one more PB because I want to go back to Rando for GDQ practice. So yeah, one more PB slash 220-ish. Yeah, retiring from speedrunning again. Blame GDQ, they're telling me to play Rando. I can't ask them to switch it to low percent. I didn't submit low percent. I submitted Rando. Pancake, if you made the low tab like a month earlier, we wouldn't have this issue. Yes, it is your fault. If you did it like a month earlier, then I would have started running this a month earlier. And then I would have barely made it in time for submissions. That was sketchy, but it worked. Why did... Oh my god. Okay, so I 100% should have died there. I am very surprised I didn't. I would love to see the hitboxes for what just happened, because I would bet that the hitbox was 1 pixel away. Yeah, I should not have survived that. Nice. Oh no. Dies. Alright, pretty good. Cookie dough, thanks for 69 months. Nice. I think it's because this is right around the time the highlights started up. Is it? Yeah, I guess the highlights should have been about 5 years ago, a little over 5 years ago. So yeah, that makes sense. Very cool. Has Dry been paid yet? A little bit. Just a little. Yeah, I gave Dry 350. Exactly. 350. A 10% discount on a sub doesn't count. It's not a 10% discount. It's a 100% discount. Dry literally has a free sub to me. A free lifetime sub. Please don't suck. Dude. Is this or Volvagia more laggy? I think this has more potential lag. Volvagia is probably more laggy on average, is my guess. Well, I guess if you really wanted to, you could probably make Volvagia lag really bad too. If you just like stared into the fire. Is this the easiest boss in the game? It's not easier than Goma, and it's not easier than King Dodongo. Maybe third. Thanks for the reset, Painted Nettle. Thanks for 3 years. Here comes Edge. Actually, I could skip Edge here. Okay, no, I think it's... I have 23 minutes left on pre-roll off. I think a 2-minute ad is good here. Okay, yeah, 2-minute ad should be optimal. Mine is 0.0, although I think I split late. Almost sub 50 Twin Rova. I gotta be one of the runners of all time. I sure am. I've considered a no-hit run. It's not super high on my priority list, but it's like a maybe. I didn't forget to go to Ganon right away. Yes, this is in 240p, as it is original N64. You might be used to seeing it on WeVC or emulator or something, but this is what actual N64 OOT looks like. Although it is technically upscaled to 1080p. But you can only upscale N64 so much. I think this Comrade Roof. I'm using a GameCube controller with an adapter. The GDQ games list got announced, and I am going to be running Rando at GDQ. But the schedule isn't out until next week. So I don't know what day yet. What? No. Okay. No, this run does not get hover boots. In fact, hover boots is actually a very scary thing in this run because I have to spawn the hover boots chest, but I have to not open it. And I have to strongly resist the urge to open it. That Rando has taught me that I must open all the time. No. I was practicing hessing off that sign, and I thought it was easy. And then I try to run, and I fail it. Random chew waste for no reason. Is MMLopes an interesting run? It's interesting for sure. Fun is a different question though, because it involves very large amounts of blast mask covering. And it's vanilla blast mask, which means 15 seconds cooldown every single hover. And there are some hovers that last many minutes. I think it was placements. A lot of buffering. Hopefully I can get a nice quick fight. Dynamorpha, at this point, is kind of a run killer. I do save as soon as I enter Water Temple, so I could retry, but it would cost like 3 minutes, which I guess in this run, because I'm ahead enough, it probably wouldn't be a true run killer. But it'd be bad. I would not like to die to Morpha. Don't. What? Okay. Saved. Alright, not bad. Wooden hookshot save time. We're not going for time here, we're going for items. I need the lowest number of items, and I am able to skip hookshot, so I must. Please tell us a story from the good old days. What kind of story from the good old days? You need to be more specific. There are so many stories from the good old days. The war? My last time at GDQ? My last time at GDQ was 2020, right before COVID. We were all having a fun old time. And I did a run at GDQ, and it was actually pretty decent for once. It's one of my few GDQ runs I didn't think was awful. Actually, I was not patient zero, so fun story about COVID. So Volv was actually sick a little bit during GDQ. And I was sharing a room with Volv, and we were making so this was like a few days after the first news reports about like some virus, some new coronavirus or something. And so we were actually making jokes like, oh, haha, Volv has coronavirus or something. And then, like 2 months later, suddenly everyone had it. Yeah, it was like the joke going around GDQ. Haha, funny coronavirus thing. Funny new virus. Let's make fun of everyone that's sick for potentially having it. Totally not knowing what might happen 2 months from now. Yeah, the jokes did not age well. No, no one was patient zero. I don't think there was a patient 69 either. What about cute vid 19? Haven't heard of that one. What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, saved. This is gonna be hard now. I just made this really hard on myself. Wait, can I make this? I don't know if I can make this. I'm not gonna make this. I have to retry. Oh my god, there's a lot of time loss. I thought I saved myself. No, that wasn't Rando Brain, that was Lake Hylia Empty Brain. Better save time, we're gonna be very mad. I will not be saving time on this split. Maybe next one. Alright, that was relatively fast. Although I lost a lot of time. Thanks to the $3 Red Rum Pirate. No, that was over a minute lost because I could have saved 40 seconds. Thanks for the resub, HotPot69. Thanks for the YouTube membership, Pokemon WWW. Other Master Quest categories? Yeah, people run Master Quests. Although, Master Quest isn't nearly as popular, and then also category extensions like this one are especially not nearly as popular. But yeah, there's definitely some Master Quest runners. Rudo Super Slide. Root to make that noise isn't completely RNG. It's essentially based on Link's idle animation cycle. Like when Link would normally do an idle animation, it makes Ruto do it. So you stand around long enough that it should almost always happen, I think. And there might be slight variance that makes it sometimes not happen. Nope. Thanks for resubs, Scrum F86. I think you're giving a sub, Awkwarder. How much difference is there between Adult Link and Child Link in terms of programming? Because Adult Link seems to use most child items just fine. Yeah, I think animation-wise, they're basically the same. So most of the time, if it's... For most items, they can each use almost everything the same. The exceptions are Deck to Sticks as Adult and Hookshot as Child. Although Deck 6 as Adult only crashes on 64, other versions can do it fine. Oh, whoops. So, yeah, for the most part, they can almost always do the same thing as each other. So yeah, they're mostly pretty similar, just like size differences. No, I don't think I tried to equip... Well, maybe I did try to equip this. I don't even know what I did there. So size matters. For some things, yes, size does matter. Not all the time. But there are occasions where it does. Funny cutscene time. Oh yeah, slingshot and bow also don't work the same for each age. Because each one is basically just like their first person item, so adult will always use bow and child will always use slingshot, regardless of which one's equipped at each age. The only really way to exist as child in adult areas is outside of dungeons is Ganon's Castle and Market, because those are separate maps. Like the Ganon's Castle and Hyrule Castle are separate maps, and Child and Adult Market are separate maps rather than just alternate versions of the same map. But for example, like you can't get Child Link in Adult Zora's River or Adult Link in Child Hyrule Field or something like that. Those aren't possible. At least not without, like, Ace. My favorite OOT category is 100% SRM. I know, Kokiri Forest is the same area, just different scene setup. I'm pretty sure it's only Market and Ganon's Castle. There might be like one other exception I'm forgetting. Well, yeah, the Kokiri Sword chest is only there, or is not there as a doll, but that's just a different scene setup part. Like, scene setup is like stuff that controls actors and textures and cutscenes and stuff like that. So the Kokiri Sword chest not being there as adult is just... They just didn't put the sword chest there as adult in that scene setup. Yeah, the Gerudo Broken Bridge is an actor. It's interesting if you remove all the actors in Gerudo Valley and just like view the collision alone, there's actually giant holes where the bridge is supposed to go. There's just no collision there. Oh, I keep forgetting. I gotta equip choose on that pause. Alright, surely this will be the time where Fire Temple doesn't suck. You. Yes, you. The person hearing this right now. How do I time the 1/16th? As soon as I see the 1/4 appear, I count to 5 really quickly, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, I kind of just know how fast the ticking down is supposed to go. And so I try to count down to 5 at the rate that I think the ticking goes, and then I should be good. Thanks, every sub. Oddly shaped cracker. Why aren't keys counted towards low percent items? Because keys aren't counted towards 100% either. And it generally goes by the same rules as 100%. But also in addition to that, most likely if we counted keys, it would actually be less interesting and we'd be more incentivized to get regular items that skip keys. And then a lot of interesting stuff that involves skipping, like inventory items, would be lost. Thanks, we said, Merc. That was dangerously close. ISG is needed for that clip to blow up the chew as soon as you put it down. You can do that clip without ISG, but then you have to wait out the entire timer. So ISG is just faster. And if you just do it without ISG waiting out the timer, it's, I don't know if it's frame perfect, but it's a tight window. Is he still going? Okay, yeah, he's still going after me. Okay, no. Oh no. One wasted chew. Although, so far the run's been good enough. One wasted chew isn't too big of a deal. Come on. Alright, good. Going up Fire Temple. Still plenty more in the Fire Temple section, though. Not safe yet. Why is Volvagia not a split? It's just so close to the hammer split that I figure I might as well just put it in the horse push split. I mean, I could make Volvagia a split too. No, Pancake, if you're thinking of the Chew thing, you can equip Chews if you have the pause menu on the item menu, and then the next time you switch areas, you can re-equip Chews. Alright, 2 hits, good. Alright. I want to get at least 3 hits to skip a cycle. These rocks are dangerous. Get away from me. Okay. Oh no. That's good, that's intentional. Okay, whatever, I have to... I wanna... It's slightly faster if I equip swap there, but no, I'm just gonna have to equip it later. How many deaths does this run have? It varies depending on my health at certain situations in certain places. I think it has at least... I think minimum is 3 or 4, and then there's like 2 or 3 other optional ones. Or no, I still want... Equips are annoying here. No, there's no death low percent run because there are multiple deaths involved that are like actually required to skip items, and just requiring no deaths just so you like just for the sake of no deaths would not be interesting because you just be required to get extra items that aren't interesting. One, two, three. Pretty good. Why does Chad go so crazy for horse push? I don't know. I don't know why Chad loves this trick so much. I don't know if it might have to do with the way they name the trick, the way they call it. Now I'm gonna say horse pushy at AGDQ. No, because I'll be doing rando at GDQ where horse push has no use. Alright, so I have to get 1/16th health again, but this time before I go to Fire Temple, since I won't be able to get through Death on Crater without it. When Dry does the highlight, do you think you can make the Tony Hawk trick sound when I do horse push? Ask Dry about that, but that's a good idea. The point of horse push is to escape the minigame, and by escaping the minigame, it lets me use Ocarina anywhere. because it's just a property of the minigame to always be able to use Ocarina. And I need Ocarina for doing a wrong warp. To do a wrong warp, you either need Ocarina or a bottle. And this run skips bottle. So this is the only way to do it with Ocarina. Thanks, resub OOC. Alright, so now I need to climb Fire Temple again and do another boss key skip. Except this time I can't use my sword, or choose, or any items, really. Yeah, and I roll there instead of backwalk because of the keys. Because if I backwalk, they won't move because they cull, and then it'll be easier for them to hit me. No darkness. I literally cannot mega flip to Fire Temple both times because I'm not able to use choose this time. Second trip has to be with the seam walk, no matter what. Yeah, that, and you want to skip Bolero CS trigger. If Bolero CS trigger wasn't an issue, you could do the pot push jump instead. Although I think the seam walk would probably still be favorable overall. But you at least have another option. Every time. I can't get a good backwalk to this room. It's so hard. Should be good. Alright, it was a good Fire Temple section for once. Yeah, the song playing there is just for fun. That doesn't do anything. Alright, good. So that was to get QPA glitch sword damage before the fight starts, because the only way to hit Phantom Ganon out of the paintings is bow, hookshot, or slingshot, which I have none of. So I do that glitch to get that glitch damage onto my sword, and now my sword can do bow damage and hookshot damage. So now I need to hit him out of the paintings with the sword, which means I have to hover to the center of the arena for it. Yeah, but yeah, it's so annoying that that's the only way to get QPA here. It's so dumb. And I missed ISG. There we go. QPA does not transfer through loading screens, no. Only got 2. Ideally I get 3 hovers there, but it's hard. I should do this in randomizer more. There is almost never a reason to do it in randomizer. This is a little farther away than I'd like. I think it'll still work, but it's not ideal. Okay. If I was able to hit him there, that's actually a good sign. Alright, 2. One more. There probably will be a file name incentive for the run, yeah. There usually is. Oh, actually, that actually reminds me, I didn't submit a file name incentive, I probably should. I submitted the glitch exhibition incentive and not a file name incentive. Okay, so good enough, Phantom Ganon. It was 2 extra cycles, 1 for the missed ISG and 1 for not getting the triple hover, but that's good enough. I don't know what the glitch exhibition will be. I'll figure it out like a week before GDQ. Alright, so this is pretty much past all the hardest stuff in the run. Rest of the run is... I don't want to say anything's easy the rest of the run, but the hardest stuff is over. Oh, I gotta play ads. Ads. No, the rest is definitely not mundane. There's definitely still plenty of cool stuff left. It's just less difficult stuff. Would I rather remove all 3 horse pushes or Coco Dive from the run if I could? Coco Dive for sure. Horse push honestly isn't that bad now, and it's a really interesting and unique trick. Like, I think the run is genuinely better with horse push than without. Because without horse push, you would just do the basic wrong warps. And we've all seen the basic wrong warps a million times. Horse push adds a unique spin on it. Coco Dive, on the other hand, is stupid. Yeah, and horse push is pretty consistent. The only like minor inconsistency with horse push is if another horse comes on screen, which is random but like not very likely to happen. Stupid or just skill issue? No, Coco Dive is objectively not skill issue. Coco Dive is objectively terrible from actual randomness. Alright, time for mustache clip. RNG is fun. Sometimes, when it's a really hard speedrun, it's not. I think that was right. Okay. Good clip. Airglow, thanks for gifting a sub to Nina. Do not grab the map. And Nina, thanks for gifting a sub. No, whatever. I meant to take an extra hit of damage there, but I guess I can do it on Goma. If I actually remember, for once. Maps count. So the thing about maps and compasses counting or not is weird because we basically base it off of how 100% counts it, and 100% does not count maps and compasses. But obviously it would be kind of stupid if we could get maps and compasses in low percent, but at the same time it wouldn't really affect anything. So I think it's technically a gray area. But you should probably just not get them. Dead. Make sure your Nintendo isn't getting too hot. Yeah, you're right. I gotta worry about my N64 overheating. That little N64 has so much power going through it. I missed the jump, dude. I missed the easiest jump in the game. Yeah, Fire Temple is over. I actually managed to get through Fire Temple with a good run. I didn't actually screw up anything major in Fire. How fast do I go through controllers? Not very often, actually. Controllers usually last me 4 to 5 years. This one is approaching its 5th year. Although it is also approaching death. I've had to do surgery on this controller like 4 times already. Does the controller have free healthcare? I have never charged the controller for healthcare costs, so I guess so. European controller. Well, actually, it's a Japanese controller. It's one of the JP Whites. Come on. It's not the color of the controller that makes a difference, but the color of the controller indicates like when it was made and certain build quality things and stuff. Like the JP Whites were produced around 2010, and at least in my opinion, I think they have some of the best build quality. This is like the worst position. I think the build quality of the JP Whites is the best, but it's like, it's a small thing. It's more of a nitpick. Do not get the chest. Go to the corner. Actually, I'm gonna reset that up. Good. Yeah, for the fast bongo strat, you need a regular bomb. A bomb chew, trying with a bomb chew will end up soft locking. Oh, I'm surprised I'm losing time. I guess my PB had a really quick one, really quick shadow. Oh no, it's because of the dead hand fight. The dead hand fight was terrible. Well, not terrible, but like, I had to wait so long for him to move out of the way. Yeah, the easy jump I missed was on the previous split. But yeah, that also. Oh yeah, and resetting up the BK skip, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't that much time lost. Yeah, definitely good overall. This is... As long as nothing else significantly bad happens, this will meet my goal. Yeah, out of bounds dead hand can happen as adult, although it's extremely rare. I've only gotten out of bounds dead hand once in my entire time speedrunning OOT. Okay, yeah, not including MQ out of bounds dead hand. MQ out of bounds dead hand, like, a good number of people that played it casually even encountered that. How long ago? I think it was in like 2018, 2019 that it happened to me. Do I like OOT? It's alright. Alright, gotta go back into Shadow and save and reset. Why does MQ affect it? There's an extra dead hand in Master Quest in a much smaller room. And the much smaller room doesn't take into account how big dead hand's spawn radius is supposed to be. So it has a very high chance of just spawning out of bounds. By very high, I mean like 10%, as opposed to like 0.001%. What do I remember about my 2015 AGDQ run? I remember that it was garbage. That's about it. Yeah, I repressed the memory. Like, half my GDQ runs have been really bad, and like half of them have been pretty okay. But it happens. Yeah, my AGDQ 2020 run was definitely my best GDQ run, for sure. I always read NSR as NTR. Wrong category. Alright, good. All the horse pushes this run were pretty good. Will that make this run? Not quite. I still need to do the wrong warp and castle collapse skip. After that, it's pretty free. Well, I could always die to Ganon. Good clip. Oh, that was super late. Doesn't really matter. Thanks, Lisa, Blunt Bunny. Easy. Thanks, Lisa, Goop Mouth. Alright, one last trick left. Yes, and then the kiss. I gotta get the kiss too. I think the raid Fang Castle. Ganon kiss afterwards. Oh yeah, I do need to show the Ganondorf dating sim thing. Yeah, I'll do that after. Oh yeah, I remember when that failed the run the other day, and some people said that a rock hit me. I actually looked into it. A rock did not hit me. It was actually, I actually failed it because I held down for too long, and Link tried to reclimb back up. So it was a skill issue. No, dude, I missed the kiss. So I can't, wait, I got a best split without the kiss, nice. So I can't just blame it on RNG. I have to accept that I messed up. Ganondorf is still there for me, yeah. But assuming I don't die to Ganon, which, big if, I am decently happy with this run. Only had like one big dumb mistake, which wasn't too bad. Otherwise, fairly decent. Decently happy. Decently happy for the length of time that I'm running this. Like, I've only run this for, what, a few weeks? Considering only putting in a few weeks for this. I guess a month total. Yeah, pretty much exactly a month, actually. I think it's good. Thanks for the reset, Budzar. Is sub 2 hours possible? Sub 2 hours would be very hard, but if you really try to optimize this, I would probably say yes, but it'd be... You'd have to do a lot of optimal things. You have to cut out a lot of pause buffering too, especially. But I wouldn't say no to sub 2 being possible. The low TED time is 141. So just taking low TED, like just as comparing directly against the low TED, you have 19 minutes to lose to the low TED. Plus some extra time for route improvements, so realistically like 20 minutes-ish. But even not losing 20 minutes is hard. Yusharo, thanks for the resub. No, dude, that's really bad. I swear I was shielding. Okay, that's really bad because I no longer have Master Sword damage as power crouch stab. Dude, I swear I was holding the R button so hard. But that means I have to hit him 10 times instead of 3. Okay, that's dumb. That is the dumbest way to lose time at the end. Alright. Alright, sub 220. Skip 219. Good enough run. Is that good? Yeah. This run only had like 2 significant mistakes. It was, well, Ganon. That was really stupid. And messing up the clip to Zora's Domain from Lake Hylia. Those together probably cost like 2 minutes. Other than that, I mean, there were some slow parts, but nothing else significantly bad. Knock his skin, daddy. Yeah, I'll do that in a sec. Hold on. But yeah, sub 220, I'm happy with, especially considering I didn't run this for too long. Yeah, I'll be done with this category for now. I do have to go back to Rando. I gotta start practicing Rando for GDQ. Check log for hookshot. Hookshot was in Dampé's grave. Thanks for the resub, cried. No, I will not do a celebration, Rando. Oh, I forgot. This was actually going to be the last run of the day because I was feeling super tired at the beginning of the run, and then somehow I played well, while feeling very tired. After hating the first 3 hours of non-stop cuckos hating me. That was cool. Does this mean horse pushy is over? Unfortunately, yes. There is no reason to ever do horse push in Rando. At least I don't think so. And that will be my last run of this. Do I want to watch... Do you guys want to watch the full credits, or should I skip over it? I think I'll at least go to like the credits starting, like past this part. Skip. Okay, I'll set up the dating sim thing. It's not... It's... Okay, it's probably getting a little bit overhyped. I want to calm down everyone's expectations. It's a small thing. It's very much like a showcase or something. It's real. It's not... Kind of. It's a Ship of Arcinian mod. I'll show it in a sec. Thanks for gifting us a Budzar. Yeah, it's just like a proof of concept. Alright, let me get it set up.